Now let's turn our attention to Haiti. It's a nation in the Caribbean, the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, home to about 11 million people and overrun by gangs. Haiti was already on the brink, and yesterday things got worse. The numerous gangs that control Haiti's capital ran riot. There was heavy gunfire in Port-au-Prince. People were seen fleeing their homes. At least 4 police officials were killed. A gang leader even threatened to abduct Haiti's police chief. So what led to this eruption of violence? Apparently, a trip by the Prime Minister. He's gone to Kenya and he's inked a new pact there. This may allow Kenya to send troops to Haiti to bring Haiti's gangs under control. Here's our report.
The first objective of our fight is to ensure that Prime Minister Ariel Henry's government does not remain in power by any means. All of us, the armed groups in the provincial towns and the armed groups in the capital, are united today. My task to say as their spokesperson for all the armed groups, as president of the armed groups, I want to tell the poor, this movement is theirs, to tell them not to be afraid of the people that are in the streets. Thanks a lot.
The man making these announcements is a gang leader. His name is Jimmi Cherizier. His nickname is Barbecue. Barbecue is a former police officer turned gang leader. He leads a faction called G9 Family and Allies, and he's taken on the role of spokesperson for the armed gangs that have taken over most of Haiti. Barbecue asked the poor people in Haiti's capital Port-au-Prince to remain calm. He asked them not to be afraid. Clearly, they didn't believe him.
Armed gangs fall onto us. We can't take it anymore. We have nowhere to go and we run with our belongings to put them away somewhere.
Hundreds of Haitians fled Port-au-Prince yesterday. They were desperately trying to avoid the gunfire heard all over the capital. They didn't want to get caught in the clashes when the gangs took on the police. Yesterday's violence has left at least 4 police officers dead. They died during an attack on a police station. The gangs are determined to crush Haiti's police force. Barbecue even threatened to capture the police chief and some government ministers. The gangs also want to shut down the country's international airport. At least one airline suspended all flights yesterday after the gangs targeted the airport in Port-au-Prince. This is the present state of Haiti. But what provoked it? The gangs want to thwart Prime Minister Ariel Henry's plans. They want to stop him from returning to Haiti. He's presently in Kenya, and he signed an agreement with Kenyan President William Ruto. Last year, Kenya had offered to lead a multinational force in Haiti. It was given the go-ahead by the United Nations. The Kenyans were tasked with bringing back safety and security. But they aren't the only ones. The Bahamas, Bangladesh, Barbados, Benin and Chad have all pledged to send in their troops. Other nations are sending money. Almost $11 million have already been deposited and 78 more million have been pledged. All this for a task force headed by Kenya to bring peace to Haiti. But there's one problem. A Kenyan court called the mission unconstitutional. This happened in January. Kenya and Haiti did not have a reciprocal agreement on police deployment. The Kenyan court said this made the peace mission unlawful. Haiti's Prime Minister went to Kenya to find a way around this technicality. A few hours ago, Henry and Ruto signed an agreement which allows Kenya to begin its mission. They should start reining in Haiti's gangs soon. That's why the gangs are acting up. It's why they've unleashed their fury on Port-au-Prince. But the deal has already been inked. We will now have to wait and see what Barbecue and his boys cook up next.